The Sky Dancer. The wind whipped through Anna Petrova's hair as she soared through Gaia's cerulean sky. Gaia, the human colony planet, was a world of low gravity and breathtaking landscapes. Its inhabitants, a diverse mix of Earth's cultures, had adapted to the unique environment, developing innovative technology and a deep connection to their adopted home. Anna, a young pilot with an adventurous spirit, embodied the essence of Gaia. From a young age, she had been drawn to the skies, spending countless hours studying Gaia's wind patterns and learning to harness the planet's low gravity to perform gravity-defying maneuvers that baffled even the most advanced civilizations. Her fellow pilots called her a sky dancer, marveling at her intuitive understanding of the air currents and her seemingly effortless grace. Today, Anna's heart pounded with excitement as she embarked on a routine patrol over the colony's lush valleys and shimmering lakes. Her glider, a marvel of human engineering, responded to her every touch, dipping and soaring through the clouds like a graceful bird. Anna reveled in the feeling of weightlessness, the wind whispering secrets in her ears as she surveyed the land below. As Anna circled back towards the colony's main settlement, her radio crackled to life. "Anna, come in. This is Control." Anna pressed the button on her headset. "Control, this is Anna. Go ahead." "Anna, we've received an unexpected transmission from the Galactic Council. They're sending a delegation to visit our colony. You are to return to base immediately for debriefing." Anna's heart skipped a beat. The Galactic Council was a powerful interspecies organization that governed much of the known universe. Their interest in Gaia was both intriguing and unnerving. What could they possibly want with a small human colony on a remote planet? Anna banked her glider, adjusting her course towards the settlement. As she descended, she caught a glimpse of the sleek silver spacecraft hovering above the landing pad. A sense of anticipation mingled with apprehension filled her as she prepared to face the unknown visitors from the stars. The delegation. The briefing room buzzed with nervous energy. Anna, still clad in her flight suit, found a seat among her fellow pilots and colony leaders. Dr. Li Wei, the colony's chief scientist and the architect of their unique flight technology, stood at the front of the room, a holographic map of Gaia projected behind him. "The Galactic Council delegation represents a diverse array of species," Dr. Li explained, his voice calm and measured. "They are here to assess our colony's potential contribution to the galactic community. It's a rare opportunity for us to showcase our achievements and prove our worth." Anna glanced around the room, taking in the mixture of hope and apprehension on her comrades' faces. The Galactic Council was known for its stringent standards and rigid hierarchies. Would they appreciate the unique path that Gaia's human colony had forged, or would they dismiss them as primitive and insignificant? The door hissed open, and a group of aliens entered the room. Anna's breath caught in her throat. She had seen images of other species in textbooks and documentaries, but nothing could prepare her for the sheer diversity and strangeness of these beings. There were tall, slender creatures with iridescent scales, insectoids with multiple limbs and compound eyes, and even a gelatinous being that seemed to float in midair. At the head of the delegation stood a figure that commanded attention. He was tall and imposing, with a metallic exoskeleton and piercing blue eyes. His movements were precise and deliberate, radiating an aura of authority and confidence. "Greetings, citizens of Gaia!" The alien leader's voice boomed through the room, amplified by a translator device. "I am Captain Vorak, and I lead this delegation on behalf of the Galactic Council. We are here to evaluate your colony's progress and determine its eligibility for membership in our esteemed organization." Captain Vorak's gaze swept across the room, his eyes lingering on Anna for a moment. Anna felt a shiver run down her spine. There was something about his intense scrutiny that made her feel uneasy. "We have heard rumors of your unique flight capabilities," Vorak continued. "We are eager to witness them firsthand. Tomorrow we will hold a demonstration of your technology and skills. We expect nothing less than excellence." With that, Vorak turned and strode out of the room, his entourage following in his wake. A hush fell over the room, and the humans exchanged glances, a mixture of determination and anxiety etched on their faces. The Galactic Games. The following morning, the Galactic Games arena buzzed with anticipation. A massive, multi-tiered structure, the arena had been erected overnight by the visiting aliens. Its gleaming metallic surfaces and intricate energy fields pulsed with an otherworldly energy, dwarfing the surrounding human structures. Inside the arena, representatives from countless star systems gathered, their eyes fixed on the central stage. A holographic display flickered to life, showcasing the various events that would test the participants' strength, intelligence, and technological prowess. The humans, a small contingent compared to the vast alien delegations, felt a mixture of pride and apprehension as they took their designated seats. The first few events were a dazzling display of alien technology. A team of insectoid creatures demonstrated their ability to manipulate gravity fields, lifting massive objects with effortless ease. A group of energy beings showcased their mastery of teleportation, disappearing and reappearing in a flash of light. A delegation of aquatic beings presented a stunning underwater ballet, their bodies shimmering with bioluminescent patterns. As each event concluded, Captain Vorak's voice boomed through the arena, announcing the results and praising the participants' achievements. The humans watched with a mix of awe and determination. They knew they couldn't compete with the aliens' advanced technology in many areas, but they had one ace up their sleeve, their unique flight capabilities. Finally, it was time for the flight demonstration. A hush fell over the arena as a group of alien pilots took to the skies. Their ships, sleek and aerodynamic, performed intricate maneuvers, weaving through obstacle courses and showcasing their agility. Captain Vorak watched with a smug expression, confident that no human could match the skill and precision of his pilots. Then it was Anna's turn. She stepped onto the platform, her glider strapped to her back. The arena fell silent as she surveyed the course, her eyes scanning the intricate network of energy barriers and floating platforms. A whisper of doubt rippled through the human contingent. Could Anna really hold her own against these alien pilots? Anna took a deep breath, her heart pounding in her chest. Then, with a graceful leap, she launched herself into the air. Anna's glider, a sleek and elegant contraption crafted from lightweight materials and powered by an intricate network of solar panels and energy cells, seemed almost fragile compared to the high-tech alien vessels. Yet as Anna soared through the air, a sense of exhilaration surged through her veins. This was her element, her domain. The glider was an extension of her own body, responding to her slightest movements with intuitive grace. Anna dove towards the first obstacle, a series of towering energy barriers that pulsed with a mesmerizing glow. The alien pilots had navigated this section with caution, their ship slowing down to carefully maneuver through the narrow gaps. Anna, however, had a different approach. With a daring twist of her body, she flipped her glider upside down, the world spinning around her as she hurtled towards the barriers. The crowd gasped, Captain Vorak's eyes widening in disbelief. Anna, however, remained focused, her senses heightened as she calculated her trajectory with precision. At the last possible moment, Anna pulled up, her glider grazing the bottom of the energy barrier before soaring upwards again. The crowd erupted in a chorus of gasps and murmurs. Anna had not only cleared the obstacle, but she had done so with a breathtaking display of skill and audacity. Anna continued her run, weaving through the remaining obstacles with a fluidity and grace that captivated the audience. She looped and rolled, her glider tracing intricate patterns in the air. The alien pilots watched in stunned silence, their own maneuvers suddenly seeming clunky and unimaginative. As Anna approached the final obstacle, a massive floating platform suspended in midair, she knew she had to pull out all the stops. With a burst of speed, she propelled herself towards the platform, her glider tilting at a precarious angle. The crowd held their breath, expecting a crash landing. But Anna had one more trick up her sleeve. Using the momentum from her ascent, She executed a series of gravity-defying flips, her body twisting and turning in a dizzying display of acrobatics. The crowd roared with approval as Anna landed gracefully on the platform, her glider folding neatly behind her. She raised her arms in triumph, a wide grin spreading across her face. The flight demonstration was over and the arena erupted in thunderous applause. Even Captain Vorak, his initial skepticism replaced with grudging admiration, clapped politely. The humans had defied expectations, proving that they were not to be underestimated. A new ally. As Anna stepped off the platform, she was greeted by a wave of cheers and applause. Reporters from various alien news outlets swarmed her, their questions a barrage of clicks and whistles that her translator struggled to decipher. She smiled and waved, basking in the unexpected adulation. This was a side of the Galactic Games she hadn't anticipated, the fame and recognition that came with defying expectations. Backstage, Dr. Li Wei beamed with pride. "You did it, Anna!" he exclaimed, embracing her in a warm hug. "You showed them what we're capable of." Anna laughed, her heart still racing from the adrenaline rush. "It was nothing," she said, though she couldn't suppress the triumphant grin on her face. "Just another day in the Gaia sky." However, not everyone shared their enthusiasm. Captain Vorak stood off to the side, his arms crossed and his brow furrowed in thought. He had been impressed by Anna's display, there was no denying that. But his pride had been wounded, and his confidence in his own pilots shaken. Just as Anna and Dr. Li Wei were about to leave the arena, Captain Vorak approached them, his entourage trailing behind. "Dr. Li Wei," he said, his voice gruff but not unkind, "I must admit I was surprised by your pilot's performance. Her maneuvers were unconventional, to say the least. Would you care to explain how she achieved such feats?" Dr. Li Wei exchanged a knowing glance with Anna. He had anticipated this question. "Captain Vorak," he said, "our flight technology is not based on conventional propulsion or aerodynamics. We have learned to harness the unique gravitational anomalies of our planet Gaia. Anna's glider is equipped with a system that allows her to manipulate these anomalies, creating temporary shifts in the local gravity field." Captain Vorak's eyes widened in disbelief. "Manipulate gravity?" he sputtered. "That's impossible." Dr. Li Wei smiled enigmatically. "Impossible is a relative term, Captain Vorak. What seems impossible to one species may be perfectly natural to another. We humans have simply learned to adapt to our environment and utilize its unique properties to our advantage." Captain Vorak's initial skepticism was gradually replaced by a flicker of curiosity. He had always believed his species to be at the forefront of scientific advancement, but the human's gravity manipulation technology challenged his preconceived notions. He found himself intrigued by the possibilities it presented. "May I observe this gravity manipulation system?" Vorak inquired, his tone more respectful than before. Dr. Li Wei nodded. "Of course, Captain. We have nothing to hide. We believe that knowledge should be shared for the betterment of all." He led Vorak and a few of his scientists to a nearby hangar where a disassembled glider lay on a workbench. Dr. Li Wei explained the intricate workings of the gravity manipulation system, pointing out the various components and energy sources. Vorak listened intently, his keen intellect grasping the concepts with surprising speed. An unexpected friendship. Meanwhile, Anna found herself drawn to a quiet corner of the arena. She needed a moment to collect her thoughts and process the whirlwind of emotions she had experienced that day. As she leaned against a wall, lost in contemplation, a voice interrupted her reverie. "Hello there," said a soft, melodic voice. Anna turned to see a young alien woman standing before her. She had delicate features, with large, expressive eyes and a gentle smile. Her skin shimmered with an iridescent sheen, reflecting the arena's lights. "Hello," Anna replied, a bit startled. "Can I help you?" The alien woman extended a hand, her fingers adorned with intricate metallic jewelry. "My name is Ara," she said. "I am an observer for the Galactic Games. I was very impressed by your flight demonstration." Anna shook her hand, surprised by the warmth of her touch. "Thank you," she said. "It was my pleasure." Ara hesitated for a moment before speaking again. "I must confess," she said, "I've never seen anything like it before. Your maneuvers were breathtaking. How did you do it?" Anna smiled, recognizing the genuine curiosity in Ara's eyes. "It's a long story," she said, "but it all starts with understanding the unique properties of our planet, Gaia. Our gravity is lower than most planets, and we have these strange gravitational anomalies that we've learned to harness." Ara's eyes lit up with interest. "I would love to hear more," she said. "Perhaps we could talk sometime?" Anna and Ara spent the rest of the day conversing in a quiet corner of the arena, their initial shyness giving way to a comfortable camaraderie. Ara was fascinated by Anna's stories of life on Gaia, the challenges and triumphs of adapting to a low-gravity environment. Anna, in turn, was intrigued by Ara's insights into the Galactic Council and the diverse cultures that made up the galactic community. As they talked, Anna noticed a subtle shift in Ara's demeanor. The initial awe and deference she had shown towards Anna gradually transformed into a more genuine curiosity and respect. Ara began asking probing questions about human society, culture, and values. Anna, surprised by the depth of her interest, found herself opening up in ways she had never done before with an alien. "You humans are fascinating," Ara remarked at one point, her eyes twinkling with amusement. "You're so different from other species I've encountered." Anna chuckled. "Different in what way?" she asked. Ara paused, considering her words carefully. "You're more adaptable," she said. "You seem to thrive on challenges and adversity. You're also surprisingly compassionate. I've observed your interactions with others, the way you care for your young and the elderly. It's heartwarming." Anna's heart swelled with pride. It was rare to hear such genuine praise from an alien, especially one from a species known for its strict adherence to rules and protocols. "We're not perfect," Anna admitted. "We have our flaws, just like any other species. But I believe that our ability to adapt and our capacity for compassion are our greatest strengths." Ara nodded thoughtfully. "I agree," she said. "And perhaps that is why you were able to achieve what others thought impossible." A new era. As the day drew to a close, Anna and Ara exchanged contact information, promising to stay in touch. Anna felt a sense of hope and excitement bubbling within her. Perhaps this encounter with the Galactic Council wouldn't be so bad after all. Perhaps it could even lead to a new era of understanding and cooperation between humans and aliens. The days following the flight demonstration were a whirlwind of activity for the human colony. Captain Vorak and his team of scientists spent countless hours studying the glider's gravity manipulation system, their initial skepticism giving way to grudging admiration. They peppered Dr. Li Wei with questions, eager to understand the scientific principles behind the technology. Dr. Li Wei, ever the patient teacher, explained the intricacies of Gaia's gravitational anomalies, the subtle fluctuations in the planet's magnetic field, and the way the glider's systems interacted with these forces. The aliens listened with rapt attention, their understanding growing with each passing day. Meanwhile, Anna and Ara continued their conversations, their bond deepening with each interaction. They spent hours exploring the colony's various settlements, discussing everything from human history and culture to the challenges of interstellar travel and the vast mysteries of the universe. Ara was particularly fascinated by the human concept of art. She had never encountered a species that placed such value on creative expression, on the ability to capture emotions and experiences through music, paintings, sculptures, and literature. Anna took her to the colony's art district, where they wandered through galleries filled with vibrant paintings and sculptures. Ara was mesmerized by the raw emotion and creativity on display, her eyes wide with wonder. "This is beautiful," she whispered. gazing at a sculpture depicting a human figure soaring through the air, its arms outstretched in a gesture of liberation. "I've never seen anything like it." Anna smiled, her heart warming at Ara's genuine appreciation. "Art is a way for us to express ourselves, to connect with each other on a deeper level," she explained. "It's a way to capture the beauty and complexity of the human experience." Ara nodded slowly, absorbing the concept. "Perhaps," she said, "that is why you humans are so resilient. You have found a way to channel your emotions and experiences into something positive, something that unites you." As their conversations deepened, Anna and Ara began to share their hopes and dreams for the future. Anna spoke of her desire to explore the galaxy, to discover new worlds and cultures. Ara confided her frustration with the Galactic Council's rigid bureaucracy and her yearning for a more open and inclusive society. Their bond, forged in the crucible of unexpected encounters and cultural exchange, was quickly blossoming into something more profound, a friendship that transcended species and challenged the boundaries of their respective worlds. The human advantage. News of the humans' gravity-defying technology spread like wildfire through the Galactic Games. Representatives from other species flocked to the human colony's exhibit, eager to learn more about this groundbreaking innovation. Dr. Li Wei, ever the gracious ambassador, patiently answered their questions, explaining the science behind the technology and its potential applications. The human colony, once an obscure outpost on the fringes of the galactic community, suddenly found itself in the spotlight. The media buzzed with excitement, broadcasting interviews with Anna and Dr. Li Wei to every corner of the galaxy. The humans' unique approach to technology, their emphasis on collaboration with nature rather than domination, resonated with many who had grown weary of the Galactic Council's rigid and often exploitative practices. Within the Galactic Council itself, the human colony's success sparked a heated debate. Some, like Captain Vorak, were intrigued by the possibilities of gravity manipulation technology and saw the potential for cooperation with the humans. Others, more conservative members of the Council, viewed the humans' unconventional methods with suspicion and distrust. They argued that the humans' technology was too dangerous, too unpredictable, and could upset the delicate balance of power within the galaxy. As the debate raged on, Ara found herself increasingly drawn to the human cause. She had spent countless hours with Anna and Dr. Li Wei, learning about their culture, their values, and their aspirations. She had witnessed firsthand their ingenuity, their compassion, and their unwavering spirit. She couldn't help but feel a deep respect and admiration for these remarkable beings. Ara knew that she had to do something to help the humans. She couldn't just stand by and watch as the Galactic Council dismissed their achievements and threatened their way of life. She decided to approach Captain Vorak, hoping to appeal to his sense of reason and curiosity. "Captain," she said, her voice firm and resolute, "I believe that the humans have much to offer the galactic community. Their gravity manipulation technology has the potential to revolutionize space travel, open up new frontiers, and solve some of our most pressing challenges. We should embrace their innovation, not reject it out of fear and ignorance." Captain Vorak listened intently, his expression unreadable. He had come to respect Ara's intelligence and insight, and her words carried weight. After a long pause, he finally spoke. "You make a compelling argument, Ara," he said. "Perhaps we have been too hasty in our judgment. Perhaps we should give the humans a chance to prove their worth." Ara's words resonated with Captain Vorak. He had always valued logic and reason, and Ara's arguments were sound. He realized that his initial dismissal of the humans had been rooted in ignorance and fear of the unknown. Now, he saw the potential for collaboration, for a partnership that could benefit both the Galactic Council and the human colony. "Very well, Ara," Captain Vorak said with a hint of admiration in his voice. "I will propose to the Council that we initiate a formal dialogue with the humans, explore the possibilities of their technology, and consider their application for membership." Ara's face lit up with joy. "Thank you, Captain," she said, bowing her head in gratitude. I believe this is the right decision. With Captain Vorak's support, the wheels of diplomacy were set in motion. Representatives from the human colony, including Dr. Li Wei and Anna, were invited to the Galactic Council's headquarters for a series of meetings and negotiations. The humans, initially nervous and unsure of what to expect, were greeted with surprising warmth and respect. The council members, having witnessed Anna's incredible flight demonstration and learned more about human culture and technology, were eager to establish a positive relationship. A new dawn. The negotiations progressed smoothly, with both sides eager to reach a mutually beneficial agreement. The Galactic Council recognized the value of the human colony's unique technology and offered them provisional membership, with the promise of full membership pending further evaluation. The human colony, in turn, agreed to share their knowledge and expertise with the Galactic Council, offering to train pilots in their gravity manipulation techniques and collaborate on new technological developments. As the final agreement was signed, a new sense of hope and optimism filled the room. A new chapter in human-alien relations had begun, one marked by cooperation, understanding, and the shared pursuit of knowledge. The news of the human colony's acceptance into the Galactic Council spread like wildfire across Gaia. Celebrations erupted in every settlement, with music, dancing, and feasting filling the streets. Anna and Dr. Li Wei were hailed as heroes, their vision and perseverance having secured a brighter future for their people. Anna, standing on a balcony overlooking the jubilant crowds, felt a profound sense of fulfillment. She had not only proven her own abilities, but had also helped to elevate her entire species in the eyes of the galaxy. She looked up at the starry sky, her heart filled with gratitude for the unique planet that had nurtured her, the mentors who had guided her, and the friends who had supported her. As the celebrations continued into the night, Anna found herself drawn to the familiar comfort of the hangar. The glider, her faithful companion, rested silently on the workbench, its sleek lines gleaming under the hangar lights. Anna ran her fingers over the smooth surface, tracing the intricate patterns of the gravity manipulation system. A familiar voice startled her. "Beautiful, isn't it?" Anna turned to see Ara standing in the doorway, her silhouette framed by the moonlight. Anna smiled, a warmth spreading through her chest. "It is," she agreed. "It's part of me. I'm part of Gaia." Ara stepped closer, her eyes fixed on the glider. "I've never seen anything like it," she admitted. "It's a testament to your ingenuity, your creativity, your ability to see the world in a different way." Anna nodded. "We humans may not be the most advanced or powerful species in the galaxy, but we have our strengths. We're adaptable, resourceful, and we never give up on our dreams." Ara reached out, her hand brushing against Anna's. "I believe that," she said softly. "I believe in you, Anna. I believe in humanity." Anna looked into Ara's eyes, seeing a reflection of her own hopes and aspirations. She felt a connection with this alien, a bond that transcended species and cultural barriers. Perhaps, she thought, this was just the beginning. Perhaps this unexpected encounter would lead to a new era of understanding, cooperation, and friendship between humans and aliens. As they stood there, hand in hand, gazing up at the starry sky, Anna knew that the future was bright. The humans had proven their worth, and their place in the galactic community was secure. They had shown the galaxy that even the smallest and most unconventional of species could achieve greatness through ingenuity, perseverance, and a willingness to embrace the unknown. The sky dancers of Gaia had taken flight, and their journey had only just begun.